Oh So and Boogie gets deep, but we still love and laugh. Love talk, let's chat.
Hello, welcome to Love Talks, where when love talks, the world listens. I'm your girl, also ravishing.
And I'm Boogie. Y'all, it's another special treat because today we have two special guests, our first couple. Y'all ready? Imaginary drum roll. Rodney and Melissa.
Yay! Welcome.
Welcome, guys.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you
Thank you
for
for
being here.
Yes, thank you for being here. So, Rodney and Melissa, welcome again. Before we get started, we're gonna play a little game.
All right, we're ready.
The name of the game is Love It or Leave It. The rules are if we're going to ask you a couple of questions, if you love it, you put thumbs up. And if you want to leave it, you're going to put thumbs down. Ready?
Sure, yes.
All right. Boogs, you want to go first or you want?
Sure.
All right.
All right. So we got a scenario, right? This is for both of you guys. So surprise parties. Melissa throws you a surprise party, Rodney, or vice versa. Love it or leave it.
No, I'm leaving. Yeah. Thumbs down. Yeah.
Really?
No, I love to surprise her, but I will not like surprises.
I tried like a couple times, and he's like, "What are we doing? Where are we going? What's going on?" Like he gets all nervous. No,
Yeah.
no, we're not doing surprises.
But I love to surprise her though.
I know.
That's why I did.
Yes.
Oh.
He surprised me last week. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
He
So
took
that's just too much. A party is like too elaborate.
Oh, party definitely not. Yeah, we're not party. Yeah, we're not
No,
party
we're
people.
not.
Okay. All right.
All right.
So, my question would be, have you ever, this is for both of y'all, have you ever taken food from your partner's plate without them looking?
Wait, without them knowing?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Did I?
Yes.
When?
Virginia.
Virginia Beach?
Yeah.
Did I?
Yeah.
I didn't even.
I did.
But I was gonna say he takes food off my plate all the time. So yeah.
I do too. I take it off my husband's plates all the time when I think he's not looking, but he'd be like, I know you took food off my plate. I
don't even remember doing it, but I probably did. Because we were at a new restaurant and
Yes, last weekend.
Yeah. Last weekend, that was good. But I was trying to get him to try what I had ordered. So
it was good. I tried it. It was good. So I keep taking from it.
That's a downside to it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
If it's good, I'm taking it.
Right.
I know that's right.
Yes.
Okay. What about? All right. So you're on a trip or something, right?
Mm-hmm.
And someone suggests tattoos. Would you get matching tattoos?
No, I don't like matching anything. So
he's not matching.
Would you get one?
Oh yeah. I would get matching tattoos. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But I'm expecting he's not. He's like
she had me on Christmas. People buy like matching PJs. She had me doing that, and it feels awkward.
I love matching PJs, especially around Christmas time.
I think that's true.
It was the first time we ever recorded a video too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So he wasn't that mad about it because he put it on a video. So
yeah, I mean anything for you. I do it for you because
he's
so sweet.
He's so sweet. Okay, and the last question of the game will be, this is for both of y'all. So, would you look at a show, a reality show, or sports, basketball, football, just because your partner likes to look at it?
I would.
I've done it for you.
Yes, you did.
Yes.
You did.
Yes.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I had a headache after that.
You did not have a headache. You did.
He sounds like my husband. Oh my gosh.
No, okay. Listen. I do not like Star Wars or Harry Potter or none of the movies.
Mhm.
I watch them for you.
Mhm.
Oh.
It's like 3 hours long, and honestly, I don't know what I'm watching. I'm lost in those movies.
Oh.
He watched 1.5. He watched 1.5 of the Harry Potter movies.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and I didn't even know he was doing it. I just came in one day.
I'm trying to get into what you like.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
that was really sweet. It was so sweet.
But I'm watching the Steelers, so
That's all right. You don't have to watch the Steelers. You that's a lot. You watch the Steelers,
because you were playing us.
right? But you still watch them.
Yeah, because they're playing us.
See, this is the problem with us going live. Is we
So he
Oh,
would
this is
watch the
perfect.
Steelers. Who would he watch? He don't like the Steelers. Who would you watch, Rodney?
what?
He don't like to watch the Steelers, he said, right?
Right.
So
Right.
who would he watch?
Oh, the Washington Commanders.
Yes, the best
Okay.
in the league.
Yeah.
Oh, not the best in the league.
Mm,
Anything DC Maryland's the best. I don't know. I'm putting myself out.
I- always-
Okay.
Yeah, we have this constant argument about Maryland being the best state in the country. So
It
yeah.
is.
Wow.
Mhm.
All right.
Mhm.
Y'all
Yeah.
got good crab cakes, right?
Yes.
That's what I heard.
Rapid and good. It's good everything in Maryland. The water's good.
The
The
flag.
water.
Oh my God, the flag is beautiful.
I went to Ocean City last year. That was very beautiful.
Okay, that's not. Okay.
That ain't the real. That don't count.
No.
No.
And Baltimore.
It was good too. We have the harbor.
Mm.
We have
Harbor.
the best show on the wall.
Okay, the Wire is good.
Yeah, it's good.
Yes.
Great.
Okay, the Wire is great. All right, I will give you that. Baltimore though.
Yeah, we have the
Yes,
harbor. We have the Ravens. We have the O's.
Last
We have
time,
Michael Phelps.
last time I went to Baltimore, they were shooting like the block away from where I was walking, trying to get to the Orioles game.
Okay, you're from Chicago, right?
Yeah, it didn't. I mean, I was fine, but
Chicago was known for shooting.
Yeah.
So they but they were shooting. They said, "Welcome home."
holy shit.
Yeah.
Welcome home.
People in Chicago, all the politicians.
Really?
Yes,
Really?
we're good over there.
Yeah.
I'm a young governor.
Yeah. DC?
Baltimore, Maryland, I'm a young governor.
Yeah.
We're good, daddy.
Okay. All right.
And you have to come to Maryland to meet me.
That is the best part of that.
He said it's worse.
Oh my gosh.
Y'all are funny.
Okay.
I'm sorry, this is your show and we just monopolize.
No, y'all
I'm
are
sorry.
fine.
My
It's cool.
apologies.
I'm
Nah,
sorry.
you good.
Y'all are good. Okay, so that was the game, the icebreaker. Now let's get into
The
the
question.
show.
I'm sorry. I'll be quiet.
You want me to go first?
I'll go.
Mhm.
What made you guys start your YouTube channel, and how did you decide on Rodney and Melissa evolving?
No, you take that one. You take that one. This is really you.
Okay, so this was my idea. I had a channel before. I had a track and field channel for a couple years. It was monetized, but because I had copy strike 3 times, it was dissolved. So last year I decided, if I do it again, I want to do it with somebody else, with somebody.
Mhm.
And so when we start talking, and I told her, listen, let's start doing weight loss and nursing school and reaction videos. And one day I tricked her. I'm like, hey, come on, let's do a reaction. But the name evolving is because we didn't know what we want to do long term. But if we put evolving, that means that if we change one day to the next, we evolve.
Yeah. We don't have to change our name then. So we can stay consistent and keep the same, community of subscribers. So yeah. Yeah.
Nice.
Mhm.
Okay, my question is, were there Any challenges or surprises when you started dating, given your different backgrounds?
What?
I wouldn't say challenges. I mean, surprises, yeah. And I don't know. And I mean,
Is it because that was your first foreigner, the first patient or something?
you were my first patient. Yeah. Definitely. I mean, there's definitely, I mean, things with his culture that I'm not, used to. He's very traditional, and I really wasn't. But I love that part of him. I love Haitian food. That Wow.
Yeah.
I recommend anyone to try Haitian.
Yeah, it's really good.
It's really good. Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah.
And his family is amazing. I mean, the first time that I met his family was under not so great circumstances. There was a death in the family, and they were so welcoming and hugging, and they were so kind. And that was like, I mean, it was a great surprise to me, because it was really bad for them, and they were, I know, and I just think that that's such a wonderful thing, because this world is not always nice to people, and it was great to be a part of.
I like your family. I'm good. So when I first met your family, I was not surprised, but I was surprised how close you were to them.
Yeah.
Even like your mom, like welcoming your mom in your house, taking it over.
Yeah.
Your kids are close they are. But I was enjoying that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm single, as you guys may know, living single vlog, right? And I have said this before. I'm actually open to dating outside of my race. So what piece of advice would you give?
Well, it's a good. I mean, well, if you want to do it, that's fine because that's open your dating pool, and you never know where love might come from. So be open. I would say it would be good, but be open minded and it's gonna be fun. Make jokes, man. Like like I was telling you, like if you hide noon outside, take him outside, take a picture of him, say flashlight on it.
I was telling them before the show, we were playing with the lighting, and at one point I'm like, "Oh my god, I'm so white!" Like it's so weird.
Oh my god.
Yeah. I mean,
make jokes, but I mean, honestly, I'm a serious one.
It's 2025 too, though.
Yeah. Oh yeah. But I'm the serious one. So be aware of your surroundings, be aware of who you're with, be aware of what's going on. Because I mean, there are, people in this world that are still not okay. And, just make sure you never put your partner in danger, or your partner never puts you in danger. You know what I mean? Like that's kind of the biggest thing.
The thing about for me and her, because I'm a black man, she's a white woman, we still have to be careful when we're outside.
Yeah.
If we were to argue outside, and we don't do that, but if we were to argue outside, she start to cry, people look at me. Because I mean, we live in a world, if a white woman cry, America stops.
Right.
That's just the way it is.
Right.
You know what I mean? So if she's outside running out crying, I'm guilty.
Yeah. And have some grace. I mean, if you're dating someone that doesn't come from the same background, regardless, have some grace, because there may be things that you just don't understand about each other's culture or about, each other's upbringing, and you need some adjustment time. So
but to be fair though, we are more alike than
we are.
Like, we all want the same thing.
I mean, Rodney and I have like a ton of similar interests, our hobbies and even our taste. We love comedies, our taste in music is almost the same. I mean, we have so many, similar interests. So I mean, our belief in finances, our belief in families, I mean, those are all the same.
Yeah.
So the big stuff to me is what counts. And that's
but when you go outside, if some people look at you, don't worry about them. Enjoy your life. If that man treats you good, if that man is good to you, that's all that matters.
It really is.
If somebody else waste their time talking about you. That's their problem.
Yeah.
And two, like,
Right.
if you have haters, because you're doing something good.
Yeah, absolutely. 100%. Yeah.
Let them hate.
Yep.
Okay.
I like, yeah.
I like that. The next question would be, if you can travel to anywhere in the world to celebrate both of y'all cultures, where would y'all go and why?
I mean, honestly, I would go to Haiti, but the way it is right now, I can't. So that's where I would go take her right now. So she can see where I came from. Even though I explained to her where I came from, but to walk the street I walked in, to see the neighborhood I lived in, that would be great for her to see.
Yeah.
That's all.
And I mean, Rodney's been here since he was 16. So, you know, he understands American culture probably better than some Americans. So yeah, I mean, I want to go to Haiti someday. So
Yeah. When it's safe right now.
right.
Okay, sounds good. I wouldn't mind going to Haiti either.
Yeah,
Right.
at some point, yeah.
Yeah.
For sure. Melissa, this question's from Melissa here.
Mhm.
'Cause I found this, it was very interesting to me, especially, just being on healing journey and all that stuff myself. You mentioned being previously divorced
Mhm.
and, more or less just working on yourself for 11 years.
Mhm.
Now, I ain't gonna, can I be honest with you? The 11 years part, did,
So, yeah.
but
Come on,
I thought that,
come on, ask her.
Most people don't do 11 years. Most people,
Yeah.
yeah.
Right. So what would that look like for you? Yeah.
So, yeah. Okay. So I still had kids at home. And my biggest thing was I need to raise these kids. And I wasn't at a place, all right. At some point we'll do a video on this, but I'm not going to go into details, but I did experience a huge trauma, before that marriage. And, after I got out of that marriage, I realized that I needed to be alone. I needed to raise my kids. I needed to be alone. I didn't want, to put another a man through, baby daddy things or the husband thing. I didn't want to do any of that. So I didn't know how long that was going to take. I did not think it was going to take 11 years, honestly. But I'm glad it did, because I did therapy, I journaled, I actually got the opportunity at work to go through this leadership program, and I went all in on this leadership program. I went back to school and got my master's degree. I got my finances in order. So by the time that 11 years kind of passed, I got my shit together. You know what I mean? I was able to I was me again, for one, but I was also just a very different person than I was the last time that I was dating. So yeah, and I leveled up because I have this man now. So, yeah.
Oh,
I said the 11 years had kind of caused me to halt in a sense, because I'm again, like I said, I'm real open about being on my healing journey too. And I was like, how long will this take? What would that look like for myself? But it seems like during that 11 years, it was pretty full. You were really busy leveling up, as you said. So that's really good.
Yeah. I mean, the 11 years went by. I mean, I don't know. I can't say I wasn't lonely, in some of the time. But I was busy, and
there was a bigger purpose too.
There was a bigger purpose. Yeah. And this is the thing. If I hadn't gone through that, and everybody's journey is different time wise, but if I hadn't gone through that, I wouldn't have been ready for him. And we talk about that in our videos a lot. He wouldn't have been ready for me, and I wouldn't have been ready for him. I mean, I truly believe that he was put in my path, by.
I mean, I thought you were put in my path.
Yeah. So
I did 2.5 years. I didn't do 11.
Yeah.
I did 2.5 years, but
yeah,
it
Yeah.
was hard.
yeah,
It was hard.
yeah.
And before I got,
And he went through therapy too. I mean,
Yeah.
he's gone through. He did work too. So this is not. Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah, for those 2.5 years, I did therapy and I get my finances in order. I bought a couple houses.
All right.
Doing the work is important.
Yes.
It really is. It really is. We preach that a lot in our videos
Yeah.
about doing the work. Yeah.
Okay. My next question. So a lot of my questions are about like the different cultures because I'm a child of a interracial marriage.
Okay.
So, I just like to know like, different backgrounds, different stories, how, different people came together. And, I'm just all about love. I just love love. I don't care who is it. I just love love. So my next question is, what aspects of each other's culture have you grown to love and now y'all incorporate it into your everyday lifestyle now, even if it's once a year, traditional, hot, whatever?
I mean, she's very tiny. So I had to work on. I struggle with that. So that I did.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
but I've been here for a long time, but I kind
Yeah.
of immersed in the culture already.
Yeah. Haitian food. I'm telling you. Somebody put in the comments about like, do I like Haitian food? Oh my gosh, yes. And I'm learning how to cook it.
Okay.
I can cook it.
I was about to ask that. Have you learned how to cook it yet?
I'm learning.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she did good. So
Yeah. So I can make eppies,
Yeah.
and I've used it quite a few times now. So and yeah, I'm learning. I fried plantains from
Scratch.
scratch.
Mm.
Ronnie's like, you can buy those already pre-made. I'm like, well, now you tell me. So
Hey.
yeah. It was.
Yeah.
I'm learning.
Good.
I love going to his mama's though, because she is a great cook. I mean,
good
her food
food.
is amazing.
Otherwise, I can cook.
You don't need to, yeah.
No. So in our culture, when I was growing up, the boys
Mm-hmm.
cannot go in the kitchen.
Oh.
Oh no! If a boy come in the kitchen,
Mm-hmm.
they push you out. No, get out. You don't belong here.
Okay.
You bring the girls in. It's
Okay.
very sexy. So
Right.
That's how we go up.
Yeah, yeah.
So we can clean.
Yeah.
We can wash, like do
Mhm.
laundry,
Mm-hmm.
but cooking, no.
No.
No, why?
That's funny. I've not seen her kick you out of the kitchen, but she also doesn't invite you in to like help her.
But now I know. After 45 years, I learned my lesson. I
Right.
don't go there. No, I don't go there.
That's
I
funny.
don't belong there.
Yeah.
She told me all the time. My sister too.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Your sister invited me in her kitchen. Mm-hmm. Yeah, the night before, the funeral. Like she invited me. Like, yeah, I know. I am. Yeah, they like me. Mhm.
Would y'all do cooking lives, like a cooking stream together? I mean, would you do something like that?
That scares him to death. I will do a video at some point. I'll do a video. He's like, "You're gonna have to do that at your house." I was like, "I know. I'll do that." And he
Okay, no,
doesn't-
thank you.
So Rodney is really good though. This is the thing. If you have a partner who doesn't cook, there's nothing wrong with that. I love to cook, so I'm okay with it. But Rodney will sit in the kitchen and he will talk to me the entire time. And he'll chop anything that I ask him to
Yeah,
chop.
I'm a good helper.
He'll open something if I can't get it open. He'll whatever. But he talks to me the entire time that I'm cooking.
She can open everything, but she asked me to open it so I can fit these two.
You're not supposed to know that. You're not supposed to know that. They include you.
I know.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We don't go live. Yeah.
So yeah.
Okay.
Does that answer your question? I don't even remember what the question was.
Yes. No, it does.
Right. Shout out to the chat too in the house. I'm looking at these comments.
Yeah, shout out.
Oh, okay. We do have a question. I don't know if you want to come back to it, but it does. I do see someone did
No,
ask a
that's
question.
fine. We can answer the questions.
All right. Amelia loves Ariel says, "I have a question for Rodney and Melissa. Who's your favorite Disney princess?" If you have one.
That's cute.
My favorite Disney princess? I Why are you looking at me like that? I don't.
Seriously?
Yeah, I don't.
You have
I know.
I just got here yesterday.
I know.
Look at the boat.
I know. But see, this is I didn't really like the Disney princesses growing up. I'm gonna get so much hate for this. I love Disney movies, but I liked things like The Lion King or the Aristocats. That was like my favorite one, and I like those kinds of Bambi. Like I like those kinds of movies. I didn't love the Disney princess.
Can I get a refund? Is it too late?
You want a refund? Okay. All right.
Okay, so I like Pocahontas, not because of the movie. So my mom came to America in '86, and so she was here for 9 or 10 years. I didn't see her. We talked to her on the phone, and so one day she came back to Haiti. That was my first time seeing her, and as I was watching Pocahontas, she walked in the house. So whenever I'm watching Pocahontas, it kind of reminds me of the first time I see my mom after 10 years.
Yeah.
So not the movie itself, but the sentiment behind it. Yeah. So it's like every time I see Pocahontas, I remember how I felt when I see my mom for the first time after so many years. You know? So it felt really good. Oh, yeah, Pocahontas it is. I ain't telling you no more. You know, I'm the princess favorite. What? Yeah, how you not having this Disney princess favorite?
I guess
You love what the Disney one.
I do love going to Disney.
That's the shit.
I can love Disney and not love the Disney princesses. Snow White is. I mean, if I had to pick one,
So,
probably Snow White.
yeah, I'm going with the white person again.
Oh, wow! Wow!
How people did not get the what's it on the front? What's the girl's name? The black one?
Yeah, yeah. That's cool.
Was it half black? Oh my god.
Guys, so I think we all can see, like, even your body language, like up here on the show, even in your videos for those that watch, the chemistry is obvious. That's like what really like made us like really gravitate towards y'all. So, what keeps that fire going? If I can get in the business a little bit.
She's good. You know what I mean? Yeah. Good.
Well, there you go.
There you go.
There you go.
I didn't say nothing else.
Yeah.
Just put a period behind it.
Yeah. No, we don't back away from that.
No.
Oh yeah. That definitely keeps me going.
Okay, these people are God-fearing people.
They are.
What can I bring on mess to them?
You just did that.
Okay.
You just did that. We record on Sundays a lot, and that's bad.
I know. And I'm supposed to be professional with this.
Ronnie's Catholic. Yeah.
Don't put that against me.
I didn't hold it against you. I was just explaining.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. That, and I mean, I don't know. I like to dress up for him. Stop it.
I love this.
I'll see the edited version of these videos. It gets really bad. That's why we're afraid to go live. Yeah, because these are our conversations a lot.
I mean, well, the thing is, so seriously, the thing is, we've been in so many bad relationships.
Mhm.
Some of it is my fault, some of it is hers or the other people's fault.
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
when you find somebody you connect with and stay connected, if you've been in dark for so long, you don't take the whole day to see sunshine. You know what I mean? So when I see her, I was,
I mean, we were attracted to each other, physically attracted to each other. Right away. Yeah.
Speed your God, come on, speed your God.
What?
Come on.
What?
Yeah.
Tell them what?
Oh, not being shy.
No, you can tell them. Tell them.
Mm-mm.
Go ahead, tell them.
I'm not joking. I'm not joking there.
You know, kiss and tell.
I know.
You've been telling people for a while now.
I'm stopping now.
Oh, are you stopping now? Okay. He's stopping now. Look, I will say this as a woman, don't be afraid to initiate anything because yeah. Oh, okay.
I'm a lucky man. I'm not just saying, oh, Lord have mercy.
Open mind. I love it.
Me too. Me too.
Oh, dude.
Yeah. We from the first day, we've been attracted to each other. And we talk. We communicate though. Like I don't think y'all understand how much we talk. Like
But that shows when you love someone, you do things you never done before. For me, I've
Mhm.
said this before. I'm not a phone person. If you call me, I'll talk to you for like a minute or two, I hang up the phone. But for her, I can talk for hours.
and that's we stay on the phone. And I mean, I can't tell you how many times we've been on the phone, like, I don't know, 10 times in a day.
Yeah.
Easy.
Remember back in the 90s, like you stay on the phone all night, speak on the phone. That's what we have.
Mhm. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yes.
I do this. You did great. Oh,
Love it.
It's funny. My mom laughs at so my I take care of my mom. My mom lives with me. And if I've been at Rodney's, overnight or for a few days or whatever, and I'll come home in the morning and I walk in the door and I'm talking to him on the phone and she just laughs. Like she's like, did you just leave there? I'm like, yeah, but we talk on the phone every morning before on his way to work. And we talk on the phone when he leaves work a lot. And
But that's why we have so much content.
Yeah.
Because we always
we just always communicate with each other.
Right, everything.
Yeah. So, yeah. I mean, that's how I think that's, we just really enjoy each other. So
mhm.
we we really
Natural.
enjoy each other. Mhm. Mhm.
Okay. I see, Boogie, you put a question up on the
Yes.
page.
Okay. So the Gen X effect says he has a question for you guys. He says, I see the budget dates y'all been putting up, the videos.
Mhm.
He said, if money wasn't an issue, what's the ultimate date destination?
Ultimate date destination? I mean, to be honest with you, if it's not the money issue, it's the safety issue. I want to see his culture, I want to see his country. So, I mean, I want to go to Haiti. And we are thinking about ways to do that. So we were thinking about taking a cruise, not this year, but maybe next year, to go to have a stop in Haiti. But I also want to see, I want to see Paris at some point. So that would be cool.
Okay, Paris,
Mhm.
it's not what you think it is.
I know. I know.
Like, I know the picture looks,
Mhm.
It's really not.
Yeah. Right.
it's overrated.
Right.
Like,
Mhm.
it would be better to go in the outskirts than
Mhm.
to go in Paris.
Well, France.
I mean, we would go there. I would take you there, but I'm just simply saying, like, it's not there.
Yeah.
They
So,
only show the beautiful, like it's so beautiful, but it's really not.
no, no. It's fine.
Yes.
For me, if money was an option, like you said, I think I could Haiti, but safety reason.
Mhm.
I want to take a at some point to Martinique or Guadeloupe. If it's in the Caribbean, I want to take her there at some point.
What is it again? I'm sorry.
Martinique is like a French island.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Cool.
It's funny what you said about Paris, because I can't remember who the content creator was, but there was a person. No disrespect to Paris. I'm sure, it's subjective. Some people find it beautiful, some don't. But they were more or less like, "This is trash. This is overrated." They were not feeling it. So that's like the second time I'm hearing that. So, all right,
It's,
Yeah.
it's really true though.
okay, it is.
It's really true.
And the people are rude, like they are really rude. Yes.
Yeah.
If you don't speak
Okay.
Spanish,
Yeah.
the way you
Noted.
speak Spanish,
Yeah.
Oh my goodness! Don't believe the hype.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're not going to Paris then.
No, you can go to the outskirts. Go to the outskirts.
France. But I want to go to France. Like,
Yeah, but we don't want to be travel, but
Yeah.
we don't need to stay there for a couple of days.
Mhm.
It's fast.
Right.
Yeah.
I want a picture in front of the Eiffel Tower. To be honest with you, that's really all I want.
That's all you can get there
That's,
anyway.
that's really all I want.
And if there's a line, you got to register the line too.
Everybody want that picture. Well, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I get it.
I just want to piggyback off of something you said earlier, Melissa. You said when you first met Rodney, he was more traditional and you
Mhm.
wasn't. Can you
Mhm.
explain like how he was traditional and you wasn't?
So I grew up. So my parents are divorced, and my father remarried when I was really, really young. My stepmom came around when I was 4. So, and they're an interracial couple. My stepmother is Black, and my stepmother and my mother are like best friends. So they love.
Oh.
Yeah, it is really cool. It's a very, very awesome dynamic.
Yeah.
Actually, she's coming to stay in a couple weeks with us in my house.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, with my mom too. So, but anyways, they were very like, they taught me I needed to be very independent, and take care of myself and don't depend on anyone, and raised me. My stepmother's a social worker. My father is a psychologist. He was a politician before that. My mother had been single for so long. So it was just very like, I don't know, just like be independent, you know what I mean? And like kind of just take care of yourself. And so I've been that person for a long time, just like I've worked construction. Now I have a master's in social work. And so I work in social work, but like, I've done various jobs in my life. So, but in relationships, and it wasn't always good. I kind of played some of the male roles, in terms of finances and, things like that. And when I met Rodney, he was, he was the protector, and he, we walk all the time. We walk together all the time. And the first time we walked, he's like, "You're on the wrong side. Like, get on the side, away from the street." And he's like,
Mhm.
and he kept like moving me, and I'm like, "What are you doing?" He's like, "Men don't walk. Men have to walk on the outside where the traffic is." And I'm like, "I don't understand. Like, that's never been a thing for me." So, it took me a minute. Like I said, grace here. And now I understand, and I love that about him. I mean, I think that that's really amazing, and I don't have to hold that on my own shoulders. And he's a problem solver. I mean, he is very solution oriented, and so he takes the lead in a lot of things. And he absolutely wants my opinion and he wants me to be, you know, a part of that decision. But he's very solution oriented. So that's, I love it. I think it's amazing. I think that
My body.
be in your mind. So I think that sometimes women unfortunately have to play the like traditional male role in relationships.
A lot of times, a lot of men do not. A lot of men wasn't raised with mom and dad. They don't see how men supposed to treat a woman.
Yeah.
Because the idea, if you're a man, okay, not kids, grown men in your 30s and 40s and 50s and 60s, you're supposed to take care of your woman.
Yeah.
And if you cannot do it, don't date.
Yeah.
Don't date until you're ready. If you at this big old age, if you cannot financially, now it's hard to take off the whole financial situation. I know that.
Right. Yeah.
But if you cannot pay the mortgage, the rent, and she can pay the utilities or something, I do believe the man's supposed to pay the bulk of the bill. It may not be 100%, but at least like 70% of it. That's just my belief. If you're a man, you cannot do that, don't date.
Yeah.
And if you have a job that's not good enough, get a second job or get the skills or better skills. You don't have to be a lawyer or doctor or something. You can't be like a plumber, electrician, mechanic. There's so many things you can do to make big money.
Right.
Big money. I mean, if you live within your means, you can do that.
Right.
That's just my belief. That's how I was raised. Like the idea, the men asking now in dating world, the man is asking women for money.
Yeah.
Man is you want the first date if you're speaking a check. No, no, you take your whole check. If you can afford me, don't take me out.
Right.
Take me out.
Right.
It's like
Yeah.
that's just how it is.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so question 4. I have a question for Boogie though. What?
Oh,
That's the first.
We can do that. I'm sorry.
No, you can do it.
Okay. So Boogie, you are single, right?
yes, I am.
Okay, so are you open? You open to date?
Mhm.
So, what is your age range you want to date?
30 to 80. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm about to say, oh, my sis want a sugar daddy.
Right.
Okay, so
You know-
34.
Honestly, though, I will say this. I think I am considering possibly dating older. Maybe up to 10 years older. Maybe 10, maybe slightly more. Because I'm still young and playful, but at the same time, I have an old soul. You know, like I get along with people older. You know what I'm saying? I just feel better in that space. So yeah.
So 30 to 45. I don't want to ask for your age.
Yeah, because I would say I'm 30. I'll be 33. So I could date up to 45. I would do that. Mm-hmm.
So now, if you talk to someone who's 40, right?
Mhm.
Do you have an income requirement?
If he's 40, I would like them to probably make what I'm making, you know, or close to, and you know, another thing is too, because I'm thankful for my job. I think a big thing too is important for me too is that you know how to manage your money too, because somebody can make less than you, but like they live in really good because they know how to manage their stuff. So I think it'll be important to me that they have ambition and that they manage their money, you know. So even if they made slightly less, I don't think that would be an issue for me, as long as their priorities are in order and they looking to, you know.
Okay, so because if he makes a little bit less or a little bit more in the same range you're making, that's both income combined.
Right.
You guys can
Right.
do more than one income. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's true.
Can we go back to the age thing for just a second? Because I just want to tell this funny story.
Okay.
Can we?
Oh, I mean,
So just keep in mind, I had that 11-year gap where I was growing, right? So Rodney and I were talking one night. I won't tell you where. And we were talking about the oldest people that we have been with, right? Because I am the first grandmother that he is. I have a grandchild, grandmother that he has been with. But I told him he's the oldest man that I've ever. Last time I was dating, I was in my 20s. So I was like, that's pretty funny though.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I just thought it was funny.
So okay, let's get back. Well, we're not done yet. I got more questions.
Oh, okay.
We look at the script.
Yeah, we do.
Oh,
Yeah, we
look at
do.
the script.
Yeah.
All right, so 30 to 45, around the same income goal. You don't have any kids? Any kids requirement?
No, not a kid I hope y'all must got somebody from me. I hope y'all. Okay, sorry. No, so I would say before, no kids, because I was like, I could, for them to start with me. I wanted that to be like my
That'd be
boyfriend, just like, for them to not have kids and we do that together. But I know the older I get, the harder that's becoming. You know what I mean? It's hard to, I know the other people that don't have children, but it's like, man, I'm in my 30s, so a lot of guys have children already. So I really don't have a requirement, but I don't want a whole bunch of kids. If they have a kid, I could deal with one. I don't want any more than them to have any more than that.
If you don't have kids, I would say one, maybe two, if it's one woman, because you do not have any kids. I would prefer your requirement to be no kids.
Yeah.
Start a new life with somebody else.
Okay.
If they have one child, that might be good, and they have to be in the child's life. If the guy's a deadbeat dad, stay away from him.
Yes,
No matter how much money he has, stay away from him.
Yeah.
And,
Oh yeah.
most people don't have an income problem; they have a spending problem. If he's trying to impress you, wasting money, stay away from him. Ask, please, and you can be my little sister. Please ask questions. If he try to love bomb you, stay away from him. Please be careful out here.
Yeah.
Because a lot of guys try to use women. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So Rodney and I met online. I don't know if we really ever said that or not.
No.
Yeah.
We did.
Did we? Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, we met online. Yeah, you did. One of our videos we talked about it. And Rodney asked me 50,000 questions in like 2 days. The first like
Why you think I got all this idea?
he asked me a ton of questions, but it was good because then I started asking him questions too. Like, okay, so if you can play 20 questions, then I'll play it back. But it was really good. By the time we actually talked on the phone, which was pretty quickly, it was we were able to ask each other questions on the phone then too. You know what I mean? Like it was very smooth.
You have to understand. I've done all the games. I knew what I want. At this age, you know what you want.
Yeah.
So I didn't want to keep wasting somebody's time, and I don't want to waste my time.
Right.
So I know what I want. I'm going for what I want. If it's not what I want,
Get right to it. Yeah.
Right.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So I suggest that to anyone. I was afraid of the dating apps. I was not sure about that. Especially after not dating for so long.
Yeah, but she see this nice Asian gentleman with shining hair.
He was like the first person I matched with. So
Was that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
So okay. So you weren't the first person I was talking to.
Right.
You weren't.
I know.
But
We talked about
when I start talking to you, and they keep dropping off. You know what I mean? Because I was giving you more of my time. I was spending more time talking to you. And I was responding to them less and less and less.
Yeah.
By the time I know it was the only one I was talking to. I was right.
Oh.
You know why?
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 We can be spicy spicy.
We can't go
Yeah.
live. No, we can't go live.
Yeah. That's how our conversations went too in the
Yeah.
beginning. So yeah. Mhm. They got a little spicy.
Um,
Mhm.
here you go.
Uh-huh.
I think LaShawna had asked a question, but I don't see where it went. She had asked, what dating site did y'all meet on?
Okay, Cupid.
What is okay, Cupid?
Okay, Cupid. Yeah. I mean,
Okay.
Google.
so like 5 years ago, I downloaded Tinder. That was like it lasted about 5 hours, and it scared me to death.
Yeah.
I was like, no. And then so I downloaded Tinder again before I got on OkCupid, and I talked to a couple people. And there was this one guy who actually was from the same city that Rodney lives in. I talked to for like each second, and he was so boring. It was unreal. And I'm like, okay, I can't. No, I don't. This is not working. And
Yeah.
it was either like a boring person or that's all they wanted was just a hookup. And I'm like, I'm not
The
either
girl-
one.
The
Like,
girl in there, they wild too.
yeah.
So I met a lady. We talked for a few weeks. Then she come to my house, and she asked me, "Can I use the bathroom?" I said, "Okay, yeah. It's one of the kitchen to your left." He's like, "Can I use your bathroom?" I'm like, "Sure." It's right outside to your left of the kitchen. She said, "Well, if you don't, I can do it here." I'm like, "No, you're not gonna pee here." She said, "No,
Huh?
she said, I'm not gonna pee. I'm gonna party." I'm a dog. I don't know what party is. I'm like, "What is party? What do you mean gonna party here?" She said, "Well, I got some white powder. I can put it on a table and start doing it here." She wanted to drug in my house the first time we met.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
in person.
Yeah.
So I had to kick her out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. What in the world?
Crazy.
Yeah, and I had somebody who wanted to move in with me the first day. So it's like,
What?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she showed up to the date with like garbage bags and clothes and stuff. Like she was gonna move in.
because well, all
This
of
should
it,
be crazy.
What vibe were you putting out to
no,
me?
that was my fault. I wasn't clear. I wasn't clear because
I didn't know you had to be clear. Like I wouldn't even imagine like moving in with somebody.
no, but okay. So when I told her I was looking for a serious relationship.
Right?
That's what I said in my profile. I'm looking for a serious relationship.
Mhm.
But she thought I'm in serious right now off the bat. I
That
mean,
is
I
crazy.
want to talk to you, get to know you, and
Right.
get into that. She was asking me who do you live with? I'm not by myself. She said, "Well, how many rooms do you have?" I told her how many rooms. And I thought she was just curious, right?
Mhm.
And when she come up to the first day, she had all this back and stuff. I'm like,
Oh my gosh.
she's like, "But you think you're somebody who's serious?" I'm like, "Yeah, but not moving like that." Right? Yeah, you a homeless woman?
That is scary. That's
Oh, no.
scary.
You
Yeah.
said you were serious.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh, yeah, I don't know. That's funny.
Yeah, she wants to come live.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're looking for a home. I'm gonna
Yeah.
be very specific. Very
Yeah,
specific.
you have to.
Yeah.
You have to now.
Serious,
Well,
but don't mean you move in with me tomorrow.
That's why he asked 50,000 questions
Yeah.
when he met me, because it was like, okay, I can't deal with these people anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to
Gotta
make
get-
sure.
Right. I gotta get very specific at this point. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So
Wow.
like, after the Tinder guy, I was like, okay, this isn't working. So I asked somebody what like apps that they've used, and they said, okay, Cupid. I downloaded that. I got on, and I'm telling you, it was like, yeah, it was Rodney right away. And my friends called him the relationship guy because he was like, that's the vibe you put out like from the get go.
Okay, so let me ask a question.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try that. Okay, Cupid.
Mhm.
The first day you met me,
Yes.
when you were getting ready to meet me,
Mhm.
what was going through your mind?
Okay, you know what was going through my mind. You can't. You can't. You can't. You know what happened. Okay.
I know what happened. But you got so many people.
Why you ask a question then?
I mean, not
What was happening when I met you?
good head.
We can't go live.
I'm not when you were getting dressed.
Wow.
No, not that. No. When you were getting dressed, were you nervous?
Oh God, I was nervous.
A multiple outfit.
I was, yeah. And actually, so yeah.
I mean, you know the best outfit's nothing, right?
They're so funny.
She was mesmerized.
They're so
Yeah. Okay, the first actual like date that we went on.
You were nervous?
I was I was really nervous, and I like went to my like I put an outfit on and like went to my friends and was like, what do you think about this? Like I was super nervous because I hadn't dated in so long. I mean, I was married for like 10 years, so it was like 20 years.
So your first couple months with me, you still had a 20-year-old.
I did.
yeah.
I kind of still.
I'm a try.
No, you're not a trial. No, I just wasn't. You.
That's gotta be a big thing. Like going after not dating so long and then going back into the dating world.
Scary. It was scary because I didn't know what to expect. And then my friends are like, I went to his, don't do this, but I went to his house. The first time we met, my friend, I put my location on.
You give my address.
I did. I was like, this is where I'm going. And this is, if y'all don't hear from me in like a couple hours, like come send somebody after me because
Okay. I was the good boy, right? I told her, I said, listen, we can meet in public somewhere you feel comfortable. I told her, you can pick the plate. I will go anywhere you want to go. You don't have to come here first.
Yeah.
She's like, you know what? I see this chocolate man. I'm gonna have him. I don't want nobody else to have him. I'll put him to your house. Nothing.
Okay, y'all, it's been a long time. So I'm just saying, when it's been a long time.
And I've been in the other since. You put it
Not only you are a good dog out there.
Oh my God.
Look, somebody just said that we're having our own little podcast. I am so sorry. We have just like taken over.
No.
No,
Each
let a
show
vibe.
is different. Yes, each show is different.
We were afraid this might happen.
Yeah.
We get a little.
Okay, that's okay. So
No worries.
Yeah, we gotta ask Osho some questions. Yeah. So how long you're married, right?
Yes.
How long have you been married?
We've been together since 2002. We got married in 2014.
Wow, I love it. I love it. And this is your only marriage, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Both of our first marriage.
Yeah. Your first girl. Your only marriage is your only marriage.
Only, that's right.
Only marriage, period.
Period.
Right.
Did you lose his hair too?
No, not yet.
Not yet.
Mm-mm.
What do you
Did he lose his hair yet?
Oh,
He still have a full set of hair.
Rodney, you kind of like you hate it.
I love the bald head. So
So, he wears it well.
He does. They are joked out over there.
yeah.
Shout out to the chat too here in the house.
Yes.
They'll be here cracking up too. Y'all got them cracking up.
I see all the laughing emojis.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, so Boogie, let's go back to you, right?
Okay.
They said that you have to approve anyone that
Like the
says
Love
I'm
Talk after show.
Boogie love.
I used to approve anyone that you say I do
Love
to. That's what
Boogie.
Yeah. So in your last relationship, did you learn anything about yourself and how to move forward to the next relationship?
Oh yeah. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah. I learned pay attention to the red flags. I learned that I can't fix anyone.
No.
right.
And um but I also learned, I can move on in peace. Like I don't have any ill in my heart for that individual. I think that there was a lot of goodness, good things, moments shared, but that doesn't mean that they were for me because we had certain chemistry. Like you can have certain chemistry with a person, but if the main things are not right,
Mhm.
it's you know what I mean. But sometimes we accept a little because we want it, and
Yeah.
I think moving forward, I know now that no, to set those non-negotiables
Mhm.
and things like that. So, but yeah, I definitely learned a lot. Like I said, I don't know what the future holds, but I know one thing: I won't make the same mistake moving forward.
There's too much to learn from them.
Yeah.
So do you have a height requirement?
I would. I mean, I can't even say I would. I mean, because I'm tall. I'm like 5'9", basically.
Okay.
So, but I have dated guys shorter. In fact, my ex was shorter than me. Not by much, but I would say preferably my height or taller, but out
Yeah.
at the lowest probably about 5'8", because I'm
Okay.
on the taller side.
Okay. So now, you're not in a hot seat right now, but
She is. You put her there.
if I'm asking you a question, trust me.
Yeah, I do know. I will say this though, like part of the reason why I think our first time that we met was the way it was is because we talked so much, but we asked all of those big questions, right? So like I knew like meeting him that all the important things were in alignment. You know what I mean? Like we had the same belief system. We had, I mean, even spiritual belief system. We had the same thoughts on finances. We had the same thoughts on relationships. We had the same thoughts, even, child rearing. And, we
Yeah.
talked about that. We came from such similar, not backgrounds, but similar like value systems, right? That we really matched well in that. And when you said that about like the big things, like you can be attracted to someone and not have those big things be the same. And I mean, I think that that's so important. You have to make sure that those big things stay the same because especially if you're going to have children together. I mean, we're not,
Yeah.
but we still have children in our lives. So, you want to have similar value system, and you want to be able to raise a child with someone that you can be on the same page with, because the worst thing in the world is having two parents who can't see eye to eye. I feel very thankful because my parents were divorced,
Yeah.
but I didn't know that my mother really did not like my father until I was an adult. He loved my stepmom. She did not really like my father. They learned to like each other better once I was grown, but yeah, they did such a good job at like, just being on the same page with everything that I didn't see any of that. I didn't see any of their disagreements or anything.
So my advice to you, please, I mean, okay, this might be too much, right? If you meet somebody and
It
you
can
got
be too much.
just
It's never too much for me.
it's good, right?
It is good. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Have the floor.
On the floor.
On the
You sit on the floor or have the floor?
I mean, we can do that too. Let's have the floor right now. The floor
Have
right
I'm sorry, I apologize. No, seriously, okay. I'm trying to be safe for a second. Can I just be safe for a second?
now. Go ahead. Try.
Okay, so if you're talking to somebody, right, and you guys getting along, 3 things you have to do. Get like a blood test
Mhm.
if you get that far, right? Get a blood test, check his background, and make sure you meet his family, and then they have a decent relationship. Check his background and blood work, talking to his family. Because you cannot, because some people will have something they won't tell you,
Yeah,
or
you
they
don't
will
want
have like
to.
a sketchy background they don't tell you. People crazy these days.
People are
So
crazy.
please, like I said, you came to my little sister. So be careful out here. I want you to meet the best guy possible.
I appreciate that.
Just
Yeah.
be careful.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I
Thank
mean?
you. Thank you, guys.
Yeah, because that's why I ask a lot of questions. And if you meet a guy, he say he's entrepreneur, ask him to elaborate. Ask him to tell what he does, how he earn money. Because that
Yeah.
can mean a lot of things.
That's
Yeah.
broad. Yeah, that's true. You could be dealing drugs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. That's true.
When we were talking too, I mean, I was like, I was really, I was like, where do you work?
Yeah.
You know, like, I want to know where you work. I don't want to know, like,
Mhm.
that's what you do, but I want to know where the job is
Yeah.
because
Well, somebody tell me, I don't want to work for the man, I'm an entrepreneur, I'm this and that. How do you earn money? Because some people will tell you, I have an LLC. What does that mean?
right.
Are you earning? Because for the IRS, if you're not turning a profit for 3 years, you see it as a hobby.
Right.
So, I mean, one guy, he got here once a weekend. He said, like, he is the CEO of his own barbershop.
Right. Yeah.
You make 10,000 a year, like that. Come on, bro, go get a job.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Be real
hard.
specific. Yeah.
Yeah, especially
Yeah.
nowadays.
Yeah, you
Mhm.
have to ask questions. And you can't just, you have to ask questions.
Yeah.
Because God will, and it has to make sense. If he has a nice car, expensive car, still living at home, it doesn't make sense. It's like his lifestyle has to make sense to you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Don't look at him being handsome and get mesmerized or
Like I did. Yeah. I was mesmerized. Yeah. I do think you're handsome. I wasn't mesmerized.
you know,
Mhm. I still am. Yeah. Uh-huh.
it's almost over.
Yeah.
We go
I got distracted. I know. I had something in my head and now it's gone because you distracted me.
You talking to them. Okay.
Yeah.
Any questions for both officer? I mean, we have many questions.
We have a lot of questions. We would love to interview you guys at some point. We really would.
I'm down.
Yeah.
Trust me. If we want to do a show, let's not come to that.
Why?
Some people want to deal with us after this. They'll be like, that's crazy.
People love us.
Nobody who's gonna interview us after this.
And
I
shout,
don't know if they would interview us.
I just want the chat to know that if that doesn't know, Rodney and Melissa are just like this in the videos. So definitely check them out. They say a lot of information, but they're funny, the chemistry, all of that. So like definitely check out their channels as well too. Just letting y'all know.
Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you.
I mean, if anybody ever questions us or wants to know anything about us, I mean, we're pretty much an open book. So, we don't mind. We don't mind answering questions, whatever. But yeah, we would like to interview y'all.
Okay.
That's fine. That's fine.
Email, we set it up. Yeah. I would love it.
Yeah.
I know it's gonna be a fun interview.
Y'all set it up.
Yeah, we'll get there at some point.
But me and Boogie already knew before we added y'all backstage. We was already talking about it.
Yep.
We were just so excited for this show because we already knew y'all was gonna bring the energy.
I mean, we really are the same people that were. I mean,
Yeah.
we do edit because it would be ridiculous to hear some. I mean, although he's been putting out some, so even today we recorded a little tiny video, and he's like, "I'm just going to delete it because we were just playing around." And then he posted it. I'm like, what are you doing?
I have to go look at that video.
Yeah,
Right?
right? Yeah. He does that, and he's like, I'm just gonna delete this, and then he doesn't delete it, and then it comes up. It's either in that same video or it comes up in a later video because he will just like put things. He's the editor.
I think
Like,
it's funny. You know what I mean?
it's funny,
Yeah.
but it's still like yeah.
That was my first time ever to buy cigarettes. So I don't see.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
see the thumbnail. I gotta look. Oh my goodness. It's gonna be funny.
It was pretty funny. Yeah, he's
Which one?
yeah. So he does all the editing for us. Because he's way more creative than I am. I am just
So
not
you
creative.
creative too, trust me. Yeah.
I mean, in space, I'm creative in spaces that they can't know about. But
No. I'm trying to be serious.
okay, be serious.
But no, seriously, you are very creative.
Okay.
I couldn't do this without you.
Aw.
Of you. You know what I mean? Like, if I do this without you, it would be flat, boring.
Yeah,
But me and you together, we're a good team.
yeah. We are a good team.
Yeah.
We are a good team.
So that we good.
Yeah.
I mean, today we made it to 300.
We did. We
So,
made it to 300
so
today.
We good.
Yeah.
We getting there.
Yeah.
So 2 months ago, our goal was to make it to 70 by the end of March. Now we have 300. So
Hey, congrats.
Yeah.
so
Y'all will get there.
Yeah. We're hoping. We're hoping. Yeah.
Y'all will.
because they come for her. You know, she's very nice.
I'm the serious one though. Like, yeah. Although his daughter told me the other day though that I needed to stop letting him talk so much. She did. He was like, "What?" He's like, "Melissa, you need to talk more. Stop letting my dad like overtake the video. You need to talk more." I
But
was
you know
like,
what? Though? She told me she didn't watch until the other day.
oh,
Yeah. So she was doing one day. She saw us
mhm.
recording, and she's like, "Oh, yeah, old people. I'm not gonna watch this."
Right.
But she was. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I think we work together well as a team.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we both come up with content. I mean, it's easy though. Like I said, I mean, we talk so much. It's easy.
I mean, Jesus, we have content until the end of April right now. So
We do.
good.
We do. Yeah. Yeah.
Hey,
And
Y'all
that's
on a
what
roll.
we was gonna ask, like, do y'all have anything coming out, for your channels or anything? Which y'all
We
have
have,
going
we have
on?
a series next week. Starting Monday. Yeah, tomorrow.
Yeah.
Sorry, I can't figure out what day of the week it is. Starting tomorrow, how to unlearn bad behavior.
Yes.
Okay.
Because so the idea is if you're a person who's controlling, you have to unlearn that. If you gaslighting your partner, you have to unlearn that. If you withholding affection, which you shouldn't do,
Right.
you have to unlearn that.
We don't have a problem with that.
Oh, didn't know that.
Yeah. We don't. But some people do.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's true.
They shouldn't, but unfortunately, because
Yeah.
what's the point though?
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what the point is.
I mean, so you tell me like we're in the same house, in the same room, and I see you naked all the time, but I'm not jumping your bones. What is that? Oh, I'm sorry. I got
You're
distracted.
getting explicit. You're getting explicit.
I got distracted. No, sorry. Like, I apologize. No,
They've seen your booty clap before.
no, but that's no. Also, it's a God-fearing woman. She talk about that Jesus all the time, all these things. And no, okay, listen, you guys understand, Boogie has like 4 books on Amazon. It's great.
Mhm.
And she's saying
Yes.
it's really good.
Mhm. Yeah.
She's gonna get a good guy. She's gonna get a good man.
Absolutely.
We're
Absolutely.
gonna see that do exist.
And-
She's gonna get a
okay.
good man.
Also talks about food like
Mhm.
on her lives, and oh my gosh, those conversations are crazy. They get out of control. People talking,
Yeah.
and then I'm just hungry the rest of the day. So yeah,
So also when you go live in the middle of the
I'm
day,
agreeing,
I'm watching. Sometimes I'm at work. I cannot comment, but
Okay.
I will watch it
yeah,
and put it in my headphone, and then but I don't comment.
Oh,
But
thank
I'm
you.
watching.
yeah.
Thank you.
Most of the time, it's me commenting during the
Yes.
because I work from home, so
Mhm.
I could do that. But yeah, he can't do that as well.
And I got
Oh.
But he does a lot of the commenting on the lives at night.
This for Luciana's live. I'm doing the comment and listen, you guys need to check Luciana's out.
Yes. She got
Yeah.
nice.
No, that's a great community. I keep saying that because before I went to her, I had 48 subscribers.
Mhm.
And now, after Luciana, I'm at 301, 302 right now.
Let's go. Let's get
It's
it.
really good.
Shout out to Lashana.
Yeah.
She's in the chat also.
She's amazing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, she's in the chat.
Yes,
Yes.
she's in the chat.
Miss Luciana, hi.
Hi.
we are your babies. We are here because of you.
We are.
You don't understand what you do for us, man. Like
Yep.
it's very. Thank you for all you do.
We'll be like out walking and stuff, and we're like, oh, it's 8:30. Let's get on her. Yeah. Her lives going on. So yeah. So we watch it all the time. Yeah.
Because
Me
she's
too.
she's really good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I like the energy. You know what I mean? She's really good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
She got the stuff
Yeah.
going on. So yeah, she made it to 1,000 subs.
Yeah. Oh, that's
Yeah.
that was her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Boogie's at what? 8:30 something? How much you got now, Boogie?
I think Sauce had put it in here. She's almost at no, you at 8. At 8
Me?
something.
Me?
Almost
Oh,
at 9.
Yep.
Yeah. She's almost at 9.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, chat. If you
I think our last video helped a lot with some subs. I was like, yeah, because I was like just at 700 something last week. So yeah.
okay, to anybody listening to right now, go tell your mama, go tell your daddy, tell your auntie.
When you're right there.
Let's get Boogie to 1,000 subs, and also almost at
I know
500.
that's right.
Let's get also to 500 subs right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh.
Now. Do it now. Send it everywhere.
Yeah.
Y'all so sweet.
Mhm. Friends, family, yep. Kids. Yeah, just make them
Everybody.
Right? Everybody. Everybody.
Oh, so.
Mhm.
Question really quick because I think we missed a question here. It's really good if y'all could answer before we end. Your favorite Jersey girl said, "What are your spiritual beliefs, or do you share the same beliefs?"
What?
I mean, so he's Catholic. Yeah. I was actually born Catholic, like, baptized as an infant. But then my mom got a divorce. We exited the Catholic Church. And I've been primarily raised in a Black Baptist church is kind of where I grew up. But neither one of us really attend a church any longer.
Yeah.
We are very spiritual. We both believe in God, we both believe in Jesus. We pray all the time. We have a very high belief system. We have a hard time going into institutions that don't agree with everyone that walks through the doors. My child is gay, and I am very proud of her. And I think
She's a good person.
she is a very good person, and I support her 100%. And I can't be part of a system that doesn't accept her for who she is. I date interracially. I have a biracial child. I have, there's just so much out there that,
But so much of the church have an issue
Sometimes you didn't live in where I lived.
Well, you
but
just you didn't know. What
I
kind of
did.
civilization?
Right, I know. I
You
did.
didn't have like
Stop it.
self-service or
Stop,
anything.
stop.
You don't even know
I, for 20 years, I lived in like the mountains of Western Pennsylvania. So
you.
It's funny.
goodness. Oh my goodness. Yeah.
Oh, I'm happy with you.
Did I miss something though? Like, is that pretty much?
No, that's it.
Yeah, we're both same belief system. So yeah, that was a big thing that we talked about in the beginning.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Hmm.
I mean, my whole thing is that I don't mind being a Christian person, but don't beat me down so bad.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just don't do it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
So that's yeah.
All right.
So this was a great great episode.
Very, yes. Great time.
We took over a little bit, so I'm sorry.
I'm
about that.
sorry.
We already knew that
We
it
know how to
was
share
going
the stage.
Yes, we don't mind sharing.
Yeah. No worries.
So we want to thank you both, Rodney and Melissa, for coming on the show.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah, we really it was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I was
It
nervous,
was.
but it was a lot of fun. Yeah.
It really, really was.
Yeah, definitely was.
Yeah.
I would do
Oh.
it then. Yeah.
Are you? Okay. That's a good. So, what's coming up next?
Boog, what we have coming up next
Next-
Sunday?
Yeah, so shout out again to the chat that was here, and I hope everybody. Well, I know y'all will, cause y'all are just awesome like that.
Yes.
Y'all are the heartbeats.
Yes, they are the heartbeat.
Heartbeats, y'all. So heartbeats. Everybody tune in next week because me and Oso are gonna be talking about red flags.
Mhm.
So you know we want y'all to join that conversation.
Yes.
Yeah. Do
Tell us
not
about the
just
red
ignore
flags you've
them.
seen. Yeah, all of it. Come in, yeah. And Ronnie, Melissa, yes, please. I need to see y'all up in them comments.
Oh
I know
yeah.
y'all got some stories.
We're ready. Yeah, we're ready. Yeah, do not ignore them. That's the biggest thing, I think.
Yeah.
You know,
Right.
especially women. Women ignore red flags because they like what they see.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Let's do it too.
Yeah, that, yeah. A button, a smile.
A big bullet smile. Listen, a guy will have like all the red flag lineup, right? But if a woman have a big bullet smile, go by, all that gone.
Mhm.
That
Right.
That's right. Well,
no red flag anymore.
well, thank y'all again, Rodney and Melissa. Thank you,
Thank you
heartbeats.
for having us.
That's in the chat. Thank you. And until next Sunday,
Yeah.
y'all be safe. We love y'all.
Yeah.
Y'all take care.
Thank you.
Love talk, it's love talk with Oh So and Boogie. Gets deep, but we still love